What's good, my space ninjas, and welcome to the Shortiverse. And this is episode 2 in the eyes of a shotgunner, map movement. So, this is the map Memento. I was playing Supremacy, which is a pretty cool game mode. This was like my third match of the day. The first two I just got absolutely obliterated. Like I was not used to those new maps. But anyway, we're going to get into the game. So, the first thing I want to say with map movement is definitely, if you know the map, definitely know where your sniper lanes are, and definitely know the best places that has the most cover. Like you definitely, like for a shotgunner, map movement is the most important thing, and the element of surprise is definitely what you want on your side. Just like I got these first two kills right off the bat, you definitely want to try to surprise your enemy, because once you're in their face, you're not going to be able to do nothing. Like they're not going to be able to do nothing unless they themselves have a shotgun, and even then they would have to either have a uh crazy turn on you. Like just like this, I popped him. I used my cover to my advantage. Now in this encounter, I tried relying on my melee too much. I had a grenade available, but I just never used it. I didn't even realize that I had it until I'm looking back at it. So definitely use your grenades if you got them. Whichever type of grenades that you can, that can definitely get you to kill if they're low. If you're a Titan using lightning grenades, that's good. Those skip grenades for the hunters, good. Um, Storm grenades or the pulse grenades, I think that's what I have. I can't remember what I have for the warlock, but definitely uh, it kind of works
I got it. Give me that.
as the solar grenades for the warlock,
Get my shit instinct.
which is
Get my shit,
pretty
bro.
cool. It just don't have the damage over time, but you definitely want
Fuck.
to be able to
No, I don't use hand cannons.
you definitely want to be able to move around the map freely to where you have the most cover. Don't I mean, if you want to challenge, but I would recommend that, just like I challenged, I missed the shotgun, but I still had my melee. Make sure that you have all your shit. Like, make sure you have it all, because I mean, just like this guy, I could have easily lost that uh that fight against the Titan if I didn't have if I already didn't have the jump on him, and I didn't have the
From
advantage. And that's really what
downtown.
you want when you're moving around the map, is to make sure that you have the most viable uh
Oh,
advantage against somebody. Like just like now, like technically he's got the advantage, but I use my grenade and my melee to my advantage, which gets me the kill.
yeah.
um but just like I just went, dropped down, thinking that that was
He's so
gonna help
strong
me,
too,
and it
man. He's
didn't. I
strong
wound
as
up dying
class.
just from the landing. You definitely don't want to make stupid mistakes
Honestly,
like that.
just the
Definitely,
scrubbiest fucking
use your
class
boost if you got
ever,
it.
man.
Use your glide. That's what it's there for. Use it to your advantage, just so you don't make stupid plays like that. Definitely, if you want to risk it,
Okay. Let
definitely
this
rush
dude
into the
frozen.
into the spawn. That definitely
Wow, that
brings
shouldn't have
about
been me, man.
chaos. That's what I like to do. I like to cause
Doorway.
chaos
Let's be
in
real.
it, but at the same time, you gotta just take a look at risk versus rewards. Like just like I pushed this
Get
hunter, I just so
wrecked.
happened to get
You
the kill just
stupid little
because he
bitch.
was expecting he was relying
He
on
thought the
his
tether was
tether to
gonna
do all
save
the
him.
work for him, and that wasn't
He
the
thought the
case, since
tether was gonna
I
save
was
him.
already
That's what
pushed
he
up in
did.
his face. He should have backed up. That would have gave him uh that would have gave him that advantage, and he would have been able to beat me out. But just like we
Oh,
traded, I
God.
mean, trading is always the best thing that you want to do, just because nobody wins from trading. I mean, both parties win if they trade, but definitely in a game mode like this, where uh you have to get the crest. And just like I'm using the super right now, I shouldn't have pushed
Oh, he
dude, but I
almost
was already
didn't kill
panicking
me.
because there was two people on me. But I
He
I could
almost
have
didn't
I
kill
could have
me.
just went back instead of trying to
You
push with my
super
super. I
bad
should have
kid.
just went
Super
back,
bad.
tried to get cover and recover my health, but I didn't. But
Peekaboo.
definitely got a
Ooh.
two-piece on that. Then I turn around,
Oh,
hit him
let's go,
with it,
baby.
but that's only because
Let's
I'm
go.
using
Oh
my
my
cover,
God, I
I'm
just
using
got
the
a.
map
Did I just get a
and the
breaker?
terrain to my
Did I
advantage.
just
Like,
get a breaker with a
you
shotty,
know,
bro?
guys didn't see me; they
Let's
were already in
go.
the encounter.
I'm on
So
a merciless
instead,
right now,
instead of
dude. Let's go, baby.
leaving my teammate with
I should
having
have
to try
died
to
at base, bro.
having to try to deal with them, I wind up just destroying
Oh my
that whole team,
God.
just because of the fact that
Oh my
I'm
God.
using the terrain to my advantage. I'm kind of baiting my teammates, but at the same time, I'm helping them just because it saves them. It saves them from having to potentially die. You
That's
know,
what you get.
you
Titan,
definitely, if
bitch.
you're running as Warlock, definitely have Blink,
Titan fucking
Ionic
scrub.
Blink on your Stormcaller just because it is just so clutch and
Okay.
crucial in moments to where, you could be on the brink of dying, but instead,
Oh, oh. He's trying to
but
get me.
instead,
You gonna
you
try to get me,
survive
bro?
just because of the
Nah,
simple fact
you
that,
died.
that saved you, that you was able to blink out of it. But,
I'm the gingerbread
you
man, and I still
definitely
got
want
him.
to
I got the crest saying I'll
move
do it by myself.
about the maps, smart. Try to
Oh my
play it slow,
God.
even though if you're a shotgun rusher,
There we
definitely
go.
try to play it slow. But anyway, this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys
God,
enjoyed it.
there we
Leave a
go.
thumbs up,
27 crest, 24
comment,
kill
and
credit.
sub if
That's
you're
what
new
the
to
fuck
this.
I'm talking
And
about.
this is the end of the video. Peace out.
1.7.